Welcome to number 65 of our fundamental supersize business strategy. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. And today I want to talk to you about the repeat strategy. Now I've got several thoughts on this, but I'll just share probably two or three. Number one, it's amazing to me how many businesses, how many professionals, how many amazing, incredible human beings I talk to that have had success in their life. And then instead of repeating that success, doing what they did that made them successful in the first place, they decide they're going to blow their life up, blow their business up, and do something entirely different. And hope that it works. Not just hope that it works, but usually plan and strategize and implement. But instead of doing what they've proven was successful for them already and continuing to do that and automate it, they just go on to something new. It's like, and I'm guilty of this, when I first came online, I did some things online, was successful, and instead of repeating and building upon those, I followed other trails and other strategies and other ideas because I thought that's what I needed to do. I thought I needed to learn all these things in order to be successful. So instead of taking and building upon what I'd been successful in the past, I wanted to do something brand new. And I think that's human nature. We want to do something new and different and exciting all the time, but we forget that the things that got us where we are now, a lot of them weren't necessarily unique and exciting. And just because we don't want to be involved in doing them anymore doesn't mean we shouldn't repeat that process, repeat that success to help other people that haven't gone through that epiphany yet. We see this all the time in the online world. I've noticed it more in the online world. I've noticed it in myself in the offline world as well. I know myself pretty well these days, and I have about a 3-year attention span. And then I've come in, I've learned, I've looked at, I've optimized the situation, and I want to move on to the next thing. It's why I've been involved in so many different businesses, so many different industries, owned so many different businesses, and then moved on to something new. Now, it doesn't mean I haven't kept some of them going as multiple streams of income. Just because I'm not running them anymore doesn't mean I just destroyed them and let them go. Although I have done that to several businesses as well. Just let them go to move on to something different. And I've learned that the most valuable thing that we can do is to continue doing things that are adding value and making the world a better place by repeating them. And again, repeating them doesn't mean I have to do the work. I don't have to run the business. Repeat strategy often applies to looking for and building and making sure that we have repeat customers in our business. Repeat sales are the easiest sales to get. I know it doesn't always feel that way, but they absolutely positively are. We can offer subscriptions. We can offer benefits and bonuses or discounts when people do repeat business with us. We can offer incentives and rewards for them to continue to do business with us. Why would we want to do that? Well, to get some predictable income and a income source that we have a pretty good idea is going to continue in the future. And the other thing I have about repeat strategy is we want to repeat the things that we want to see in the world. We see a lot going on right now where if I repeat something enough times, people are going to believe it. And that can, like any of these strategies, be used for good or evil. I think we're seeing it being played out in the media for evil in many instances and manipulation, which to me is not making the world a better place, in my humble opinion, right? Some people think, the ends justify the means, and by any way possible, you get what you want. I don't personally believe that because I don't think it's in the best interest of the world. And we are indeed connected in a global community and a world of human beings. So why would we want to do things that are against humanity? Just putting that out there. So just because we repeat something a lot doesn't mean it's true. A lot of times we repeat things in our businesses that we think are true, and we find out that they're not. A lot of times we have beliefs in our lives that we think are true, and then something blows up in our face and we realize, oh my gosh, that's not true for me now. And maybe it never was true for me. So when we find ourselves repeating things, unless we are intentionally being aware of what we're repeating, and we want to repeat things that are adding value to our business and our world, but we don't want to repeat things like rumors and lies and anything that has to be fact checked. We probably shouldn't be repeating unless we actually have a way of fact checking. That goes for me too, because I think whenever there's a presidential election, I get sucked in. All right. So repeat strategy. Are you using it in your business? Once you do something that's successful, are you automating it and keeping it going through its useful life as long as it's making the world a better place? Or are you just abandoning it for something new? Like I said, I've been guilty of this, but I'm making a concerted effort to add the repeat strategy to all of my businesses and the businesses that I work with, so that when we have a success, we build on it. We just don't go to the next thing. I know if you're a goal-oriented, driven person, like some of us are, you are always looking for the next big thing. All right. That's it. Have an awesome day. Share your stories of repeat strategy and how you're using it in your business. And I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow for another fundamental supersized business strategy. Have an awesome day.